Freaky. Freaky was directed by Christopher Landon. He gave us Happy Death Day 1 and 2 and The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. This time we got Vince Vaughn and Kathryn Newton. Kathryn Newton plays Millie. She's a high school girl. She's a little withdrawn. She had recently a family tragedy where she lost her father. Mother lost the husband. She's kind of estranged from her sister. Her sister's a police officer in the town. So you kind of have a broken family, and she's been really withdrawn. And she has a small group of friends, 2 or 3 friends that she just associates with. So she's kind of an outcast. Then we have Vince Vaughn, who plays the Butcher. He's this like urban legend serial killer that goes after like teens during homecoming. So basically this is a horror comedy version of Freaky Friday. Vince Vaughn, and when he's playing the serial killer, he's really good. He's pretty menacing, actually. And he comes across this dagger, ancient Aztec dagger, and the first person he stabs with switches bodies, and that happens to be Millie. She's kind of stranded at school, and she gets attacked. So now they realize they're in each other's bodies. So we've seen this before. We've seen all the high school tropes before that plays along. It touches on just about all of them. Sometimes it does it really well, sometimes not so much. But I will say I enjoyed when they're realizing what happened. So you have Vince Vaughn, who's now stuck in this teenage girl's body, trying to figure out what's happening. Then now you have Millie, who's stuck in the Butcher, Vince Vaughn's body. And it's really good scene where she has to go to the bathroom for the first time. So that's really well done. Some of the comedy hits, some of it doesn't. Then you realize they got 24 hours. They have 24 hours to swap it back, or they're stuck in the bodies forever. The serial killer, the Butcher, now in a teenage girl's body, she has this like makeover transformation. She goes into school as a badass, and now he, as a teenager, is realizing, wow, this is hunting ground times 10 for me. Look at all these teenage kids that I can murder. And then Millie, stuck in the Butcher's body, she's running around. Her face is plastered all over town, wanted. She's trying to convince her friends that it's really her. So again, it's Freaky Friday. We've seen all this before. I will say I enjoyed it up until a point. After a while, the shtick kind of wore off for me. Vince Vaughn trying to act like a teenage girl. There's like a romance. She likes a boy, so he's a 6'3" guy acting like a teenage girl. Kind of drew old for me. So by the third act, I was kind of tired of it. There are some poignant moments. Again, the family recently had this tragedy. The older sister's like, look, Dad's gone. He's been gone a year. We got to move on. The mom has gone through, she's turned to alcohol. She has turned to wine, alcohol to deal with her depression. And again, Millie's kind of withdrawn. So there's these moments throughout the movie that are poignant, that they hit on that. Some work, some seem misplaced. And after I watched it, it reminded me of the recent Halloween. Completely different movie, but you had a grandmother, a daughter, and a granddaughter sharing this trauma and what it done, how it just destroyed a family. And then you follow that to the end where they kind of come together. And this movie follows that quite a bit. I started seeing that more and more as I thought about this film. So there's definitely parallels there, and you could probably see there's both produced by Blumhouse, so that formula brought into this film. The kills are pretty good. It's pretty gory. It is rated R, but again, it was just something missing. The pacing, I found by the third act, I was kind of playing on my phone. That's usually not a good sign. Again, there's so many tropes with all the teenage cliches and the problems they go through. Just it's Vince Vaughn in that body dealing with it, or the serial killer having to figure out, people were coming up to her that were normally bullied by her are now sympathetic because she was attacked. You go through all that kind of stuff. Would I recommend the movie? His other films, Happy Death Day 1 and 2, or Scout's Guide to Zombie Apocalypse, are much better horror comedies. And I would throw out there like Satanic Panic, The Babysitter, maybe Hide and Seek. Those kind of movies are done much better. So if you haven't seen those, I would recommend those before this one. This one just kind of missed a mark for me. It had its good moments, but overall, I was kind of let down. I was expecting something more. That's my take on Freaky. If you're looking for a horror comedy and you've seen all the rest, yeah, give this one a shot. I mean, I can see why people really enjoy this. There are moments that are pretty funny, that are laugh out loud, but then again, it just goes to that well so many times where, I just seen it all before and it just got overdone for me. Let me know what you think about Freaky. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments below. Again, thanks for stopping by Color Positive Movie. Hit that subscribe button. It would be fantastic. It really helps the channel out. Support indie films. It's important. Until next time.
Perfect.